bale of Turkish. Peter Stokkebye. Actually a pound. And this stuff smells, not surprisingly, like I remember cigarettes smelling when I was a kid. They were, smells kind of like grass or hay. Like freshly cut hay. But a very light, I would call this light. It's not super light. Light to middling in flavor. But I like this or a Virginia. Burn myself. To break in a new pipe. And that's what this is a new pipe. I don't get a whole lot of new pipes. I kind of go for the estate pipes usually. So this comes courtesy of a friend of mine. This is a really, really nice pipe. It's from Benjamin Briarpipes. He has some neat looking pipes, actually. He has a shop on Etsy. If you aren't familiar with Etsy, it's a kind of a craftsman, artisan website where people can sell their stuff. And this is definitely an artisan pipe. It's got that kind of flattened shank. Really a nice rustication. Beautiful briar lip there. Interesting, totally well crafted bit. I put a rubber softy on there. So I'm breaking it in. This is the first smoke. He uses a kind of a carbon coating. Everybody has their secret. Heard of people using honey. And I don't want to smoke an English, meaning something kind of heavy with Latakia. I normally go with like McBaron Virginia No. 1, something kind of sweet and light. So I thought I'd give this Turkish a try, and it's good. It's good for that. It's good for just a relaxed, kind of quick. It burns fairly fast. Burns real clean. Produces some good smoke. Anyway, this is courtesy of my friend Bill, who is way too kind. I'm kind of Christmas averse. When I was a kid, there was a lot of drinking in the family and drama, and oh my God. Plus I feel kind of manipulated by mercantilism to, exchange gifts. You gotta exchange gifts. And I just hate being told what to do that way. So, what I would rather do is share experiences together rather than things. Have a nice dinner and sit around smoking, discussing heartfelt topics, going for a ride up in the mountains, exploring, going for a sail in the boat, taking the bike out, sharing a motorcycle ride, going over to the ocean, staying in a nice little funky motel for a weekend, take the bicycles. To me, those are through the year, every day experiences that I like to share. This is a really fine pipe. So, Benjamin Walberg. I'll put his contact info on the video info page here. But I really appreciate the sentiment of it. And it's a great pipe. It's just an awesome pipe. So I'm blessed as always. My usual diamond matches. And I'm not using a lighter, which I use matches when I can. Whatever coating he uses, it seems to work pretty well. When I was east of the mountains this Christmas weekend last, I went with a friend of mine to a smoke shop in Mabton. Mabton's a trip. Hello, are we in the third world? Are we in Central America? Quite a place. But they have a smoke shop there. And they have these bags of cheap tobacco. It said pipe tobacco. And there were some vanilla, some cherry, Cavendish, you know, what you might expect with pipe tobacco. There was also menthol. And some other tobaccos that were obviously cigarette tobaccos, that were labeled as pipe tobaccos. And cheap shit, you know, I mean really low grade stuff. Yeah, it was. So I asked the gal behind the counter, and she said, "Oh yeah, they just label that to get away from the taxes on cigarette tobacco." So they figured you could roll a carton of the large bag, which was, I don't know if it was actually a pound, it might have been 12 ounces, would roll the equivalent of like 2.5 or 3 cartons of cigarettes. Maybe more, I'm trying to remember what she said. For like $10. So if you were a cigarette smoker and you had a little time on your hands and you could roll, you know, your own cigarettes, wow, that is the way to go. Anyway, beautiful pipe. Thanks, Benjamin, for carving it. Thanks, Bill, for commissioning it and getting it to me. I really appreciate that. I don't deserve it. Wow, it's a beaut.